Have you ever ridden your Surron and thought, hey, I could do with some more power? Well, in today's video, I got the perfect solution for you. I got an email from a company, Nuclear Controllers, and they were pretty much like, hey, we'll send you out a controller, do some tests on it. So here it is. We'll go inside in a second and properly unbox it. Just a quick sneak peek. That's gnarly. This thing is gonna shred. So let's go inside, quickly unbox this thing, and we'll test the performance on the Surron. Bro, are we serious right now? Bro, the entire handle and brake is just dug into the ground. So we got the box here. You know, here's my address if you want it. Bro, how do I open this? All right, here is the Nuke 24 controller. 3, 2, 1. Wow, that's crazy. 3, 2, 1. Oh my. Okay, that is nice. What? Let's get this out. It's so tiny. All the wires. And then lastly, whatever this is, I've got no clue what these do, but that's all for what's in the box. So let's put this all away and go put it on my bike. Alright, so before we put the new controller on the Surron, let's actually go take it for a ride with the stock controller and we'll compare it to with the Nuclear. Put that in there, same with the power, turn on the breaker. Alright, so we're going to be using the stripper road from up there all the way to down here to test the stock controller. I'm not going to go too much into depth with it because assuming that you know what a Surron is, you've definitely seen it get ridden with the stock controller, so it's not going to be anything crazy. But let's take a quick look at the bike before we take it for its test. I'll give you a quick run through. Alright, so right now it's completely stock. So I've got a 2024 controller, 2024 motor, and a 23 battery. Not that this affects the speed, but we've got the powder coated frame, refloxer, front forks, rear shock, and Shinko 244 tires. I don't have the screen on the bike, but I will use my phone as a speedometer just so we can sort of see like what that stock speed is. Mostly on an older bike like this, what the speed will look like and how a Nuclear controller can affect something as old as this, even though it's actually not that old. Unfortunately, I don't have a front brake right now because you'll see in a video soon, but my friend whiskey throttled and bent my front disc, so I had to take the front brake off. This is literally it. It's just looks modifications, no power. Literally everything's the same. So I think I'll go to that pole like just over there, get a top speed test all the way to down here. Let's get the speedometer up. Alright, so we'll start the test just up here. I've got the speedometer up on my phone. It says right now we're going 16. We'll also do some wheelies and stuff just to see how it goes with the stock torque. We will sit that right here, start at this pole, then we'll go all the way down to those trees up there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, standard Surron torque, nothing crazy, wheel doesn't really pick up. Okay, right now we're going 58, 60. Let's keep going, let's just do top speed. 64, 66. We might get to 70. 67, 67. Okay, all we got there was like, yeah. Okay, we might have to run that back. Okay, the top speed was 67, and that was 500 meters. Alright, let's run that shit back. Let's do a wheelie back there, something fun. So if you notice, when I have to wheelie on the stock controller, just because like there actually isn't that much torque, and obviously because I'm not going to power wheelie, I do pop the suspension before I wheelie, so look, just like that. Like if I don't do it, it just won't pick up, so pop and then it just pops up. That simple, literally. Yeah, knee knocker. Let's pick it up. Let's try this once again. Alright, we've got to at least get to 70. I remember when I got this bike brand new a couple of years ago, this thing, I think I got it to about 90, but it will be interesting to see what the top speed will be now that it's a couple of years old and has a lot of modifications, not like what it used to look like. Alright, let's start in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 170, 64, 65, 66, 67, come on, 3 more. Push! 65. I think we're maxing out at... No way we're maxing out at 60. On a stock light B. 67. Wow. Okay, that's really bad. This is crazy for me to find out. Okay, so with this run, we topped out at 68 instead of 67 like last time. Knowing that the bike is this weak after a couple years of use, because these are meant to go 80 flat, just stock power. Knowing it's that weak now, I'm so interested to see what the nuclear controller can do. Like, that would be crazy if it can make it go like 80, 90. And obviously it will push the power out of this bike. So we just got a snap from my boy from ECOVOLTZ. My boy said nice hoodie. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. We got the ECOVOLTZ plate on the bike, and we also got the ECOVOLTZ hoodie. These just released on the ECOVOLTZ store. I'll put the link in the description. Use code WILLXO for 10% off. These are the comfiest riding hoodies. There's no front pockets because obviously you're not putting your phone inside of a loose pocket when you're doing wheelies and all these stunts. There's a design on the back, ECOVOLTZ on the front. It's also a thick quality hoodie. Good quality. I've put this in a wash a couple times. If you do want this, make sure to go to the ECOVOLTZ store. Use code WILLXO. Link will be in the description, but let's get back to the video. Alright, anyway, let's start to do some wheelies, some tricks, just so when I do it with the nuclear controller, we can compare the two, and we can see if it affects just like the normal wheelies, the knee knock, and give it like a full overview on how it is. So we will turn here. Everyone says my Surron's like weak, but I'm so used to it. Like, I can do anything on it. It really isn't a big deal for me. Really windy today. Pull up in a knee knock. I love these brakes so much. Like, why am I fighting the wheelie? That is not normal for me. Let's try to do it back this way. Maybe it's just because it's windy. There we go. See? Alright, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, man. Okay, this is scary. Like, it's not even that windy. Why is it doing that? Feels like my bike's so uneven right now. It is windy when I get to higher speeds like this though. It feels like it's just trying to throw me over. I honestly shouldn't be complaining. I am in a field right now, so... Ooh. Okay, this is much better. Every time I say it's much better, it gets really windy. But... yeah, just like that. This bike's so fun though. Alright, I'll see you guys at home. Let's put this new controller on. Alright, so let's take off this old controller. We'll start by putting the bike on the stand. Then we'll take all the Allen screws out. Next up, we'll finally disconnect all the wires. Alright, now that I got the stock controller off, let's grab the new nuclear controller, put it on the bike, and then see how it goes. I can't get over this screen, man. It's so nice. Look how sleek that is. After that, we'll put the frame of the controller in, put all the wires into the new nuclear controller, and screw it in. This thing actually looks so sick, man. Look at that. The looks of this bike just got a huge upgrade now. You've got the reflector forks, motor cuts plate, carbon fiber, and now custom controller. Alright, so we finally got this controller on. Alright, let's take a look at this. The Nuclear P24F. Have a look at that. We've also got the screen attached. I lost the bolt underneath, so it's just held on by a couple zip ties right now. But wow, that thing makes a big difference. Wait till you see how much power this thing has. I took it for a little ride before and it's gnarly. It's just so surreal. Actually having a custom controller for the first time in like 3 years. Just crazy. So we're on 100%. We're going to do everything we did before. So we're going to do some wheelies, some more tricks, speed tests, acceleration, all that good stuff. I'll show you the basics of this controller. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so we're back at my test facility. I'm still working out all these modes, so I think we give it a little test pull up and down the street on the mode that it comes stock with. So right now it's on mode 1. You can easily go see the speed, and then you got your phase, battery, speed. But right now we're on 150 amp, battery 150 amp, and speed 200%. So let's turn around. Alright, I think this is far enough. Alright, mode 1. Let's see what we can get on the speedometer. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's a slow start. This is why they let you customize the settings, because if you want more torque, you can get more torque. If you want to change your throttle, you can change it. Alright. 109, 110. Whoa! That was 117. That's crazy. That is crazy. We were on the 60 volt battery. This is crazy. What? Alright, let's turn this thing up now. We'll go... I don't want to kill my battery, so... Phase 1, let's just crank it all the way up. How high can I go? Obviously, do this at your own risk. If it's going to blow up my battery, it's going to blow up. But I can risk that. Speed, 200. Alright, 5 times what we just had, pretty much. Okay. That thing just wheelies off the bat now. It feels like an Ultra B. You ready? Wow. Alright, now we're going to go back up the straight, do another pull on this new mode, see how it compares to the other one. It was about right here where we did it. Turn around. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh, the front end lifted. That feels like a 72 volt, man. 100 already off the bat. 110. Can we get 120 again? Come on. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to get 120, but I seen 117, and I'm not even going to complain about that. Compared to the stock speed, that's like literally half more what it is stock. I don't even know how the battery is handling this. I'm already at 88%, so that would explain it all. Also got the stock motor on here, so man, this thing is crazy. I'm actually loving this. Let's try to do some wheelies, see how it compares to the stock Surron controller. Alright, first wheelie. We'll do a normal wheelie first. And it feels good. It's not too torquey. It just feels nice on the hand, man. Like, that's the thing I love about this controller. If I want a more snappy throttle, I can do that. I can just do it in the settings. Ready? Knee knocker. Gonna turn up the amps a little bit. Alright, let's do that all again. Okay, see how snappy that is off the line? Just compared to before. It just pulls up like way more easy. You ready? Alright, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, what? I just turned up the amps on the battery from 100 to 150, and this thing just wants to go. Wow. Ready? Drop back a bit. Drop back again. Wow, man. This is crazy. We're doing 70-kilometer wheelies right now. We'll drop it back in front of the camera. Wow. This doesn't even compare to like an Ultra B or anything. The only downside is the battery dying quick. The fact that we're already at 86 is not a good sign. I'm just having fun on this thing, man. Going from a stock Surron for a couple years to finally getting something like this sent out to me is just crazy to think about. But this is just like so different to what I'm used to. But this isn't going to stay on this bike, unfortunately. It'll be going on my new build, which you'll see soon. I'm giving no hints, but I'm hoping to put the screen like here, just so it's out the way. It'll just look so much better. I'm going to do a couple more wheelies. Oh man, I don't think I'm ever going to get over this. Thing just pops up. Drop it back. Wow. I haven't seen this bike looking this good in ages. Need to get a quick clip for TikTok. If you already don't follow me on TikTok, TikTok's right here. Man, look at this. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but just look at that controller. It's just so beautiful. Not many people even use these either. Like every TikTok I see, every YouTube video, no one's rocking a nuclear controller. So underrated. I'd say it's the most tunable controller out. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't want one of these. Also one of the cheapest at the moment. I don't really want to say it too much, but this Moto Cuts plate also just adds so much character. Can't get any better than that. But alright, before we call it a day and the end of the video, let's do a few more tricks. I want to see what kind of speeds this thing can do if I put the back wheel in the air. Alright, let's lift it up. Full throttle. Wow. 135 on like a stand is wild. Go up and down the street a little bit more. It really feels like my 79 bike, but that's what it feels like acceleration wise. I barely have to pop the suspension like I used to on this. $70K knee knockers. Wow. Wow, my Surron would never do that, man. What? Normally if I drop it like this, That far? This thing would never pick up. Wow. Okay, that shocked me most. Like just then, I accelerated, picked back up. And with the stock controller on the bike, it just drops. Because there's no torque, no power, nothing like that. Man, like, this is blowing my expectations away. Whoa! That was a close one. Stand up wheelies? No way. I don't even know what that was. I'm just having too much fun on this new controller. I've never experienced something like this on my own bike. But anyway, before I hurt myself, let's get this thing home. Alright boys and girls, I'm going to be honest, I didn't really film an outro for this video. You can use code WILLXO, which is right here in the Nuclear store, and get 5% off. Doesn't sound like much, but with the price of the controller, trust me, it will save you a lot of money. So at the end of the day, I do recommend this controller. Do give it a try. It's probably one of the cheapest and best on the market right now. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.